Hello, hello, visionary entrepreneurs, life changers. Welcome back to our Momentum Monday. Today is our 189 episode. Welcome. And today, voila! I just previously, like maybe 2 hours ago, I just installed my new whiteboard. Just purchased from Amazon. It's a great rating, a great review, and a good quality actually from China. Surprising, right? Very good quality. The metal is very solid. The If I can show you a little bit, let's say the stand. The very modern designing. You can see the stand is a metal. They call it pastel. It's like a circle, and and I can adjust the height of the whiteboard. The whole board. The quality is good. If I write on it, I just wipe it. I did some tests. It's very good quality. There's no like a scratch or any kind of a sign left on the board, as you can see. And also they give me the paper, so I can write on the paper as well. So it's very flexible, and I'm super happy. Welcome my new assistant in my home office. And today, let's talk about our new topic. Why should you launch every week? And what should you launch? And some of you maybe feel like surprised. Why should we launch every week? Shouldn't we just launch one time and then the rest is just we keep doing business? Let me tell you why. Okay, I summarized, by the way, quickly, just a few minutes before my going live, summarized a few key points. I think it's super important for you to know. Why should we launch every week? Okay, by the way, let's test, okay? I have two markers. Which color you would want? Let me get the best angle. This is our ever like a first time for our to write on the whiteboard. I hope you will enjoy this new way. Why first? Let's use the blue color, okay? New year blue color, like it's a blueprint. Number one, I summarized. I hope you can see, right? This height is right fit into this camera. Number one is to keep your momentum. That's exactly why we're doing this Momentum Monday every week. Today is already our episode 189, and we've already been doing this for 3 years. And so far, when I review my business practice, I feel like this is one of the best strategies or like best practice I've been doing. And this definitely, this kind of momentum, just like imagine about the pond, right? If you are the water, do you want to be a pond or you want like a lake? It's almost like circulated, right, in the environment, or you want to be river, keep flowing, even ideally to be the ocean, right? It's like almost like unlimited and so deep ocean. Always have that kind of a circle with the sky, with the like a whole atmosphere. Which one do you want? You want to be like almost a half dead of a pond, like a lake, or you want to be like a really wide and keep flowing and a very alive river and even ocean, right? To have so much richness inside of you, so many like treasures inside of your belly. Okay, I guess we already know the answer. So keep the momentum. Super important. I hope you can see that. Let me see. Yeah, it's a little bit small. Maybe I will write a bigger one. Keep the momentum is super important, especially for our entrepreneurs, for our leaders. You want to be alive, right? Instead of like launching, when you talk about launch, you may think about, oh, launch a business. Some of our members from our abundant entrepreneurs, they ask, oh, I've already launched my business. Should I still, like, for example, attend your master class? Every Thursday we have a master class to teach to teach people about the mistakes you're making and also how to launch your profitable and impactful online business, right? So I told her, yes, you should attend, because our launching is not just like for one time launching your business, but it's more about the momentum, about the launch your next, for example, your next big projects, your movement. Fundamentally is launch your movement, launch your business to a next level, launch your project, launch your program, launch your offer, right? If you do not have weekly launch, depends on how you understand the launch, right? I understand the launching is really that kind of a new momentum, because every week is super important for our entrepreneurs and leaders. Create that kind of a momentum. Have this new launch, whatever you launch, even though sometimes it's maybe a new idea. Or for example, for me, today I launched my whiteboard, this new way, like write on the whiteboard to teach, right? It's like also new launch as well. This one will keep you alive, keep yourself, and to really like have that, I would say that kind of livelihood in your business. So your business will not be like a dead pound, right? You every week you have a new active like say components of your business, new ideas, new practice, and new, let's say, new strategies and new best cases, or new whatever, new equipment, new let's say creative ideas, or new cooperation, new offers, and new projects, anything you can launch. Okay, so here is really get into that kind of mindset of unlimited. Once you think you have unlimited opportunities to launch, you will not get stuck. You will not feel like, oh, I already launched, it's not going anywhere. So you feel like yourself is a failure. Just like every day is a new day. Think about our business. Every day could be a new business. Every day, if you have a launch about any kind of idea or any kind of a new practice, your business is new. Okay, so you always have unlimited new opportunities. That's the number one. All right. The second one, what should be our strategies? Okay, get out of your comfort zone. Why should we have lunch every week? It's very, this is like a get out of comfort zone. Let me, comfort zone. My handwriting maybe not so good, but I hope you can see it. Comfort zone. Get out of the comfort zone. Okay, super important is like I'm asking this year, what's your, for example, what's your biggest challenge, and what kind of goals you want to really achieve, right? So are you bold enough in spite of all the previous like any kind of challenges or failures or the strugglings or difficulties? Do you still dare to have bold goals this year to encourage yourself, get out of a comfort zone? And by the way, for 2025, it's a perfect time now for us to talk about the same word for 2025. What is yours? I would share mine. My 2025 same word is courage. My kids ask me, what's your last year same word? Last year was abundance. Even though last year was my quite, I would say, most difficult year, right? Quite struggling. One of the most difficult years. I lost my father, and he passed away from a sickness, and also business, many ups and downs, right? So it's quite a challenging year, but because of that kind of a faith in abundance, I think I ended the year positively, and now I am at the, almost the beginning of 2025, and still so positive for have the great vision, great prosperous kind of like a vision, and the purpose, and redefine my vision, and also new goals for this new year. So what is your theme word for 2025? Mine is courage. What is yours? I would encourage you to write down, to think about it and write down now. Even though maybe you cannot find a perfect word you think the most satisfied, you can do this exercise today, okay? This is for your homework. Today, I definitely feel like I'm a teacher with the whiteboard. This helped me record my time when I was a child, only around 10 years old in elementary school. I enjoyed so much. During that time, we did not have a whiteboard, right? So we just had some like a paper. We write down what I teach for the like neighborhood kids on their math, on their literature, in Mandarin. So that's a very fun time, I would say. That's my that kind of practice inspired my first dream to become a teacher. And so many years later, almost like 4 decades later, I became a coach, right? So, but the coach is also like a great teacher as well, fundamentally, right? And of course, the coach focuses more on the empowering, the inspiration, and focus on more on vision, on empowering yourself, and find your purpose, find your passion, find your gifts. Instead of just teacher, right? Teacher most time focus on knowledge, but our coaches also teach some fundamental, including a mindset, including some like a great learnings we have, inspirations, and best practice. So it's a combination. Okay, you could say coach is a great, let's say, teacher, and also like a consultant and coach and a mentor. Depends on how would you like to call them, right? We best part, I would say, we are the friends. We are your thinking partner. We are your best friends. We are also like your business partners and personal growth partners to accompany you to grow step by step through your break through your blocks, and help you to become the best version of yourself, so that you can achieve what you are called to accomplish in this world. All right. So number 3. So remember here, that's my courage. It's my word. I hope you find your word, okay? Now, number 3. Let me quickly refer to my guideline, and keep exercising your creative muscle. We love exercise, right? And here the exercises creative muscle. Now my son, like the students, let me give some like a highlight. Here is momentum, so that you know some highlights here. I love when I read or write, I love to highlight those keywords. So for me, it's myself to like digest, to quickly remind me what's the highlights, what's the most important thing as well. So exercise your creative muscle. Super important. Launch every week, right? And like for example, now the young people I know, that like my son, and there's his friends, they love to go to gym, work out, exercise, and swimming and running, or like muscles, right? All these young people, that's a very positive thing. And but for our mentally mind, we want to exercise as well, because if you do not exercise, your brain will degrade, right? Will not really keep to be active. I obviously feel that since I get into 50s, now I'm in the 50s, early 50s, but I already felt that kind of biologically, the passion and energy cannot compare with when I was like 30 or early 40s, right? So this could be a biological challenge. And then today our topic, launch every week, is really like against that kind of biologically going like age or aging, right? Our aging biological natural trend, and it can help you exercise and your mind as well, and help you to keep that kind of a creativity muscle. And I know that if we keep doing this kind of a practice, our brains, our practice, we can really let's say even the side benefits is like slow down your aging, help you to keep young, okay, live longer time. Isn't that great, right? So that's like a longevity. Let's say that could be a longevity of not just our physical body, but also longevity of our brain, right? So this could be a side benefits. I love that. It's a new discovery, right? So what's the fourth one? By the way, when you review this, I want you to say which one, quickly write down, and also write down your inspirations, okay? And number 4, very super important. Many people ask me this question, and even today I got people request to join my Facebook group about the entrepreneurs, and we have questions, ask a member what's their, like for example, what's their passion business, what's their goals, what's their challenge, right? And there are some like new members that said that they want to, for example, help business leaders and to improve their effectiveness and also success, right? But their challenge, what's the top challenge, is actually a very common one. The challenge is how to best reach them, right? How to best reach your ideal clients. So this is perfect if you launch every week, for example, like this way. Either you do a video or you do a podcast, whatever way, right? We will teach more details about that in our following episodes. But number 4 is definitely to be heard and be seen. Heard and seen. Be heard and be seen. This is super important. I remember one of my best mentors, he mentioned about, it's not just you go there to reach them. It's not just you go to chase them, your ideal clients, right? It's more important than for you to be heard, to be seen, to be found, right? To be seen, to be found. That it's easy for them. Sorry, I apologize if my writing is a little bit cursive. It's not very easy for you to read, but well, I'm explaining to you. I hope you get it, right? To be found. And it's super important, not just like, it's like we call like a blue ocean or red ocean, right? Yeah, like a red ocean is now like a very competitive and crowd market, but blue ocean is like your ideal market. But it's still like, it's very interesting. Instead of you really jumping into the blue ocean, you need to be seen by your blue ocean that you are the island for them, or you are the whatever. Let's say, for example, in a blue ocean, so many like fish and creatures, right? You want them to rest, and you want, for example, attract those turtles. You need to be that island, very outstanding island, easy to be found, so that they will climb on your island to rest. Remember those lakes or ponds? We have some islands, the turtles always get on the top of it and get sun bath. And you want to be that island, right? To be easily found, so that the turtles can rest on your on your island. So you need to be creative and also get your content, get your either videos, podcasts, things, content to be heard, to be seen, and to be easily found. All right. So this kind of exercises, and further down from here, keep practicing this, and you will become what you want to become. Let me get this part. Authority. You want to become authority in your field. And still get this authority in your field. So through the be saying and through the creativity, through the be heard, be saying, and then eventually you want to become authority when you talk about topics in this area. And people can easily find the content from you, right? And they know that they can recognize that your efforts and your expertise in this area, they recognize and trust you and even like you, right, as the authority. And so I want people to remember me as the expert, as a coach and mentor in abundance practice, right? In abundance, entrepreneurship, and leadership. So all my topics will have this kind of a key or the core to always keep talking about the different aspects and strategies and everything, right? About the being abundant entrepreneurs and also leaders. So that's the area I've been building myself as authority in this area. Okay, number 6. This most important thing, you're doing all this, what's the purpose of it, right? It's contribute to what? Maybe you already know the words. Values. Yay. Let me give it an extra highlight. Contribute to your values. That's the purpose of we are doing all this, right? You keep your momentum, you get out of the comfort zone with the courage, exercise your creativity, muscle, and be heard, be seen, be found, and become authority. And then contribute is definitely all the purposes. Contribute to values for your ideal clients, and you understand what's their struggle and what's struggling, right? What's their challenge and what's their desire, what they really want to achieve in their life, and what's the contribution you can help them from where they are to get to where they want to be, right? This is super important. And through what? I hope I still have a little bit of space. I want to keep everything in one page, right? And also silver paper is save the resource. And also I want to keep everything in one snapshot. So here, maybe I write a little bit smaller. So what you can contribute values through, for example, the formula. Through your practice, you summarize your formula, the strategies, and for example, the best practice, and also your new learning, great learning from your mentors, and also mindset, inspiration. Let's say we could go on and on and on. Okay, so today I'm sharing here, like teaching and also sharing as a coach. Okay, let me get back to the camera. I know the sunset a little bit dark. I need to turn on my light. Wait, turn on my light. See if I can get a better lighting here. And so here, this is a snapshot. You can say today we talk about why you should launch every week. This is and also what should you launch, right? Why is you have the 6 fundamental why. If we do more thinking and reviewing, maybe you can find more reasons. I would encourage you not just be the idle student. I want you to be a creative person, right? And you be very engaging. So write down some more. Maybe you can find more reasons. So comment under our video, let me know, let the teacher today know, right? And I normally, when I was a student, I love to give the feedback to my teacher. Even sometimes I was so proud. When I was a young student, I can even find, I was very good at math. I can even find the mistakes my great math teachers made in their teaching. So that made me proud. And I want you to be such kind of an engaging and creative student, and write down further what other reasons you found you should launch every week as well. I do not want to be a person to persuade you today here. I want you to be the person persuade yourself that why you should launch every week, to be to keep your momentum, okay? To be that alive kind of a river and the ocean instead of a dead pond, and get out of your comfort zone with the courage for 2025 and exercise your creative muscle every day. Actually, the other one I want to challenge you every day. your creative muscle. If you just started your business or you are at like an early stage of a business, you can keep the momentum of weekly creativity and weekly sharing, right? And but if you want to get more results and better practice, you want to do that daily. Every day, create something. Get out of the comfort zone, okay? Create something and exercise your creativity muscle. And this is great for your longevity and brain as well. And then get yourself be heard, be seen, be found, instead of just try to chase or reach out to other people. Of course, it's good to reach out, right? When you do networking, you want to reach out. And but the more important thing for experts, for our leaders, for our great abundant entrepreneurs who want to transform more lives, you want to be heard, be seen, be found easily by providing your creativity and your content, and then become the authority. Okay, you need to be consistent to build up that kind of authority, and you need to keep learning. You cannot just like depend on whatever you already learned through all the previous years. As abundant entrepreneurs and leaders, we need to keep learning, and we need to be the lifelong learner. And actually, that's like a part of the joy of entrepreneurship. I really enjoy every day to be the lifelong learner and keep learning, keep sharing, and we become authority in our area. People say that the rule of 10,000 hours, right? Then you become an expert. I know I've already multiple 10,000 hours in this field because I've been as an abundant thought leadership coach for 15 years. 15 years. I could not count how many hours there, but definitely enjoy every day because I keep learning, I keep growing, and I keep teaching and sharing. And this is a great like practice to become the authority in your field as well. Okay, and number 6, contribute your values and what you can launch, right? And including your sharing your launch your next project, launch either like for new beginners, like you want to launch your business, and we teach how to launch your business within 90 days from just scratch, from roughly ideas, from like clouds, from many ideas. You don't know where to start or where to concentrate or where to focus. We teach from that, right? Within 90 days to launch your business. And then next step will be like launch your next project, launch your your next offer. And for offer, we teach value ladders, and from your call like signature offer, and from your low level like low end offers to a higher end of offers. So there are so many unlimited choices, unlimited opportunities for you to launch. And launch, for example, a theme talk. Like now we have a Momentum Monday, right? We have a theme talk, and launch your platform, for example, on YouTube, launch your YouTube channel. And I've already had my YouTube channel. I can share some like tips, even though I'm not a very expert there yet, but I definitely have some great practice there as well. And at least the lessons I can share with you. And so many things, like for example, launch your Facebook group, launch your Instagram, and launch your, let's say, some like a project with your partners, and launch your podcast, and launch your interview. Unlimited opportunities. Okay, so we definitely help our clients to plan, have that roadmap to plan, and what's your launching things, so what's for long term, what's for like a weekly ongoing basis, right? And also share your values for the launching content. You can share your strategies, you can share your best practice, you can share your cases, share your learnings, share your mindset, share your even your energy, everything. There's really unlimited opportunities. I would encourage everyone, like after you listen this, write down yours. What are your reasons? Why should you launch every week? And I'll help you get the new inspirations and new momentum, and let us know what you want to launch this week. Why, by the way, why I want to use weekly as a unit kind of a time spot, right? Instead of just like either like a quarterly or yearly, because weekly I just found is an ideal time interval for us to keep that momentum, and at the same time you do not get overwhelmed. And I don't know why, it's just like maybe the same rhythm with God, right? God created the world in like 6 days, first 6 days, and 7 days, and 7th day he could have rest. And similar to us, we can have for example, Momentum Monday, right? Monday could be your most creative and most high momentum and energy day. and you create some great things, and then the rest of the week, or you can choose any day through the week, right, to create something to launch. Choose your own theme day, okay? A theme day. So you can create something and ongoing every week or different week you plan in advance. Put on your calendar what you want to launch. Like for example, this week and the next week. So I would be curious to know what's your, for example, 2025, your theme word, and what kind of thing you want to launch for this week or for your business. What have you prepared for your ideal clients? What do you want to bring some surprise for them, or maybe like a good news for them, some like new creativity ideas? I can't wait to hear from you. Let's say we're already 25 minutes. I do not want to extend this too long. I want to give you some some great uh, teaching and also inspirations. So the left part, I want you to be that active one instead of an idle student, right? You want to be the active person to really engage and write down, think about, and also write down what are your creative ideas, what are your reasons, and what things you want to create, what's your best, think about what's your market, and what's your challenge, and what they are waiting for you to share your best expertise and knowledge with them, and what do you need to learn as well. Sometimes people feel like uh, even though you're a river, sometimes maybe I feel like I'm running, but I feel like I'm running out of my resources, right? You want to learn and refill yourself as well. Every person of us, if you just depend on what you already got, you could be out of our resources, right? You need to both dig inside of your own faith and inner treasures. By the way, previous episode we talked about the 8 treasures you have. That's almost like an endless resources you have. But at the same time, you also want to learn from outside, right? From outside great resources and great teachers and great mentors, learn from them. So, and also great books, right? And great podcasts, interviews, and keep learning every day. And from there to think about what's your best knowledge, practice, and inspirations you can share every week. And get out of a comfort zone, the most important thing, right? You feel like, of course, it's easy to just sit there and just let this do some routine work and let this week pass by. And especially, I know, get to a certain age, we do not have that much hormones, that kind of active energy biologically, and how we can still get out of our comfort zone, have that kind of self-discipline to create, right? To get into some new ideas and to do the meditation. By the way, meditation, I have abundance meditation practice for over 80 years, and it's really, really great practice for me to get into that inner connection and also into that kind of zone that I could quiet down and focus on what's my, and review, by the way, review my purpose, my passion, and why I'm here, and what eventually I want to achieve, right? And what kind of values I want to contribute to this. Even the one item deserves your a deep reflection. Write down what kind of values you want to contribute to this world. For me, I want to really empower visionary entrepreneurs and life changers like you to really step up for your call and stand out as confident expert and thought leader in your field to serve your ideal clients. So that's all today's teaching. And I hope you've already write down all this, or you can take a screenshot and write down and reflect and write down. Take this as an exercise. Every step you could have some exercise, and this is almost like a free coaching for you. I hope you get the values, get the inspirations from here. But the most important thing, like Tony Robbins, my great mentor, mentioned, he's one of my great mentors. He mentioned about never leave the site of inspiration without taking one action. Okay, so this is a great strategy and tip. Always take at least one step, inspiration and action, so to implement in your own practice, so that today's teaching will not be wasted, so you can really get a value from it and carry on and get benefits in your own practice. All right, we will look forward to hearing from you. What's your ideas, what's your practice? And also we'll see you on our Thursday live master class to teach you how to avoid the 7 launching mistakes, and also how to launch your profitable and impactful coaching online business within 90 days. And also we welcome your feedback on what topics you want us to share more. We will be happy to implement that and in our future episodes. All right, well, we Find our link inside our post. We will see you in our Thursday live class. Everyone, keep your momentum, Monday momentum, and make your week rock. I hope I will see your lunch for this week. Bye.